So I got the bug for dancing when I was about 4 years old, and around junior high, I started to perform on the Children's Theater in Atlantic City. So I was performing on the weekends, getting my classes and my education through the week, plus taking dance classes in Philly and around the area. So that's how I got started dancing myself. My name is Betsy Daily, and I'm owner, director, and choreographer for the Betsy Daily School of Performing Arts, and I have been in business for 43 years on the main line. When I moved out onto the main line here, I started to teach art, actually, and they knew that I had a degree for the art, but they also knew I was a dancer. So they asked if I would put some classes in. And when I started to teach there, I started to get so many students after school for dance that that's how it came into where I started to teach kids in my home. And I came from a background where it was tap, it was jazz, it was ballet, it was baton. Some of the parents would question me and say, well, what is jazz? So when people were calling me, I really had to take a lot of time to explain. And it took me a few years, but once it hit, I had more students asking for tap, and there were just so many. So I had to find a facility. A couple years in my home, a couple years down the street, and then forever here. Many students that have graduated and they use dance as a therapy. It's very proud of my alumni because they're ready to go out into the world and get a job in whatever they need to, focus on. I love music. I love to do choreography. Motivation is just seeing these kids go from learning a very simple step to really practicing and achieving, that step and getting it correctly and working hard. That's, I think, the biggest fulfillment that I get is that I know I'm passing on what my teacher gave to me.